Hi everyone, this is Vocab Hawk. I'm gonna shut up for a sec. Let you hear this. Turn it up. Oh, did I fuck it up? Okay. How far will you push your adventures? Okay. This is Darkest Dungeon. I know a lot of people let's play this game. I actually haven't seen a complete let's play of this game. I've seen Northern Lion play it. And I was never sure what happened with that because he plays it a ton and then it just stops and then it starts over. And when that happened, I was like, I don't really want to watch him start over again. And so I'm sure all of you have watched that are like, oh, look, Vocab Hawk's just doing more Northern Lion games. Well, I can't help it if the games I see I like, And in turn, I hope that the people who haven't seen this will watch me play this and will be like, I like this so much, I will buy it. Because that's the glory of Let's Playing. Is I show you games, and then hopefully, if you like the game, you buy it, and everybody wins. You watch my video, so I'm happy. I get no money out of it still, but I'm happy that, someone's watching. You get to be hopefully entertained by me and my antics, and you also hopefully get turned on to a game that you've never heard of or seen before, and then you get a game that you like to play, and the guy who made the game gets money. Everybody wins. But we're going to go ahead and campaign. We're going to start a new campaign. My test file, it's actually only called my test file because when I originally started this game, I was like, I'll do like a day or two, see if I like it, and then start recording it. But what actually ended up happening was I liked the game so much that I've played the shit out of it. But we're going to start with this new letter. We're not going to name it Darkest. We're going to name this one Vocab Hawk after the channel. I forgot to go to my channel. In the future, I will name my adventurers after subscribers, after this first recording session. That's what I will do. The bright side is, you'll notice that unlike my other videos, we're now in glorious 1080p. The bright side of missing 4 months to do job work, which I still have that job, by the way. I went from basically an intern to full-time, which is fantastic. Should have mentioned that in the other recordings I did this morning. But I had the money to buy a permanent DX Story license. Not DX Story, I keep calling it DX Story, an XSplit license. So I am a premium gold member for life. It's actually on sale. It's normally like $500. I got it for $250, which is another reason I bought it. And now I can record in 1080p, so I'm actually going to record everything I have with XSplit because it makes the smallest files. But let's go ahead and start the game. Vocab Hawk, we're going to do it. I will try my best. I am not a master of this game. Do not be fooled into thinking that I'm good at this game. I have just played it enough that I believe I have a basic idea. This is very Cthulhu, like Lovecraftian world. I should turn on subs, but oh well.
Winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence,
Fucking bandits.
other damnably transcendent terrors.
I've never seen that ghost, but I assume it is an enemy.
Steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery.
Oh,
Madness,
the carriage man is the...
the old road
I didn't know that either.
to hell. But in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Okay, so, welcome to Dankest Dungeon. It's my pet name for it. It is Darkest Dungeon. It's made by the people who made Don't Starve, Cly Entertainment, who I love their art style. I like their world building. I haven't really played Don't Starve. It's something I want to get into, but it's one of those games where I'm just cowed by it. I'm kind of afraid to start it. But that butt ums just make me so mad. Anyway, I have seen sort of the lore, the little videos they do to give you the story. Okay, here we go. So let me explain. We're gonna start with Reynald the Crusader. For now, we're not gonna bother naming these guys. I think that's cool. So we have Light. We have us. So we have Crusader and we have a Highwayman, and we are going to move to this room. So the way it works is you move on the room. Do we have any? Okay, yeah. Hallway movement. Press D to move forward. You can just click. I prefer to use a mouse game. We have 2 food. We're gonna just start moving. So he just took sanity damage. He's surprised. Okay, it's gonna probably give me tips. Let me take a break. Okay, yeah. So it's turn-based combat. So let me explain some stuff. First, he took sanity damage. Or stress, sorry. So as you can see now, it's just 3 out of 200. If you had 100 stress, your character's will be tested. If he finds his resolve, then he gets a benefit. If he fails, he gets a negative quirk that you have to either pay to remove or it becomes permanent. HP is simple. You have HP when it hits 0, you become on death's door. And then whenever you take damage on death's door, you can die. If you bleed or take like damage on your turn damage, like bleeding, diseases, blights, poisons, then you just die, as far as I know. And death is permanent. Characters don't come back. So let's explain combat. So open vein, that'll work. So open vein, you can see there's 4 dots on the left, 4 dots on the right. The white dots are the position Dismas has to be in to be able to use this ability. So as you can see, like, Pistol Shot requires him to be... Or actually, Pistol Shot requires everything. Any of them... Okay, none of them are restricted by his space. So, for this one, he has to be in the first 3 spots, because you can have up to 4 spots. He's in the second spot right now. But in the first 3 spots, use this move. But, like, Pistol Shot, he has to be in the back 3 spots. So he could still use this. This one in the middle 2 spots, and this one any spot. The red spots are where the enemy he can attack has to be. So this one he can hit him in the first 2 slots. But like Pistol Shot, they have to be in the back 3. So he can't shoot this guy because he's not there. And then so I'll go ahead and just attack him. So you click the move, then you click the guy. And he attacks. So he takes 4 damage, and he has a bleed. So at the beginning of his turn, he'll take 2 damage. Now let's talk about Reynold. So Reynold has Smite, which is only the first 2, and can only hit the first 2. He has Zealous Accusation, which can only be used in the first 2. And you see how it has that line in the 2 red? That means it hits both of the people in the first 2 slots. Then we have Stunning Blow, first 2 and first 2, Stunning Blow, melee, yada yada, and has a stun chance. And then we have Bulwark of Faith, which he can only use in the first 2 slots. He can only use on himself. Wait. Okay. So it increases your torchlight by 6. It marks yourself. Is that right? And it gives you a buff. We're going to go ahead and use Stunning Blow to try and make this guy miss his turn. And we succeeded. He is stunned. So on his turn, he'll bleed, and then he'll be unstunned, and he'll gain a resistance to stunning. That's what the game does to try and prevent you from just stun locking everyone you fight. And now we've killed him. And loot. So yeah. So, very easy fight. Obviously, they were going for that. There'll probably be another big fight. So we just took 3 more stress damage. Interactive out. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and... Can I not? Okay, we can. Okay, so Reynold is a Warrior of Light. He has 10% damage if Torch is 75 or above. He's God-fear, and he'll only pray for stress relief. We'll talk about that. And he's a kleptomaniac. Oh, that's a pain. So he's prone to stealing items. I think they start like this. Dismas has a hard noggin, so he's got a 15% stun resist and +2 speed because of his quick reflex. And he's a known cheat, so he's not allowed to gamble in the town. We'll also talk about that. I'm going to have him loot this camp. So we have 250 gold and some gold bars. There's many things you can try and loot. There's probably a combat in here with more people. There is. Okay. They're surprised. We're at dim light, so we have extra stress. We still have scouting, but monsters are surprised. So to start, we're going to pistol shot this guy in the back because he is more annoying. Reynold cannot. Alright, then we're going to try and stun this guy. He might resist. He's fat. He did. Fat people oftentimes will resist. Alright, so blanket fire. It hits both of us. We're debuffed. We have minus dodge. And, oh god. That's bad. Things just got shitty. Oh, that's bad. We might lose. Try and stun him again. I really want him to miss his turn. Oh god, what's his stun resist? 50? Yeah, we need some luck being a lady. Rain of Whips. And okay, they both resisted the bleed. Please hit. If you had hit earlier, we wouldn't have to deal with this guy's turn. Fuck it, I'm gonna go for it again. I really want him to miss his turn. It's 50%! Okay, good. As long as this guy misses, things are alright. Punishment. Oh, no. 4. Reynold is at 4? No, he's at 8. Or is he at 4? What is he at? Alright, please kill. Oh, God, come on, Dismas. You can't do this. Oh, the damage. Reynold might fucking die. Please stun. I'm begging you. What is this? Okay, I can't bother trying to... He's a Death's Door. Oh, no, he's not. Why isn't he a Death's Door? He's taking less damage than it's saying he's taking. Okay, it doesn't matter. He's fucking gone. Corpses, okay. So when monsters die, they leave desiccated corpses behind. The big thing is they'll get in your way for the, Please stun. Are you... This is bonkers. Stop beating on Reynolds. Reynolds at Death's Door. No, he's not. He's so close, though. Oh, he's got the bleed. Reynolds gonna fucking die. That crit was bad. Oh, well, at least he's gonna fucking not hit Reynolds for a turn. I don't get why he's doing this stress damage. Yeah, he's at Death's Door. I bleed. Here's reduced HP. Heal them. I mean, I can't feed him. I think he's gonna die. Like, unless we win right now, he's dead. Okay, we won right then. Okay. Continue. Okay, he's off Death's Door. It's trapped. And then we leave without moving, because otherwise he would have died. So we got $5,000. 1525 in gold next. I can't believe Reynolds almost died. That's fucking bonkers. Okay, so now they're both level 1. So Dismas is now an Eldritch hater. He does extra damage versus Eldritch, and he gets less stress from the Eldritch. And Reynolds now has second wind, so he does 10% more damage if his HP is below 50%. So you have a limit of 5 good things and 5 bad things. And when you get new good things or new bad things, and you're at 5, it'll replace them. Okay. Yes. Get help where you may. Okay, so I think for the rest of this episode, I'm just going to explain to you what everyone does, okay? So let's start with the survivalist. Oh, I can't do that yet. Oh, I don't have, like, anything. These guys are going to get flaws on their next mission, because all I have is... So the graveyard is simple. It's where you can see your heroes that die. That's it. We can't do the blacksmith either? So we don't really have anything. Okay, so first, the stagecoach. Yes, the stagecoach is where you get new heroes. I believe you always get the same things to start. Upgrade the stagecoach network. Oh, I did get some. Okay. I want to increase the size of my barracks and increase the number of heroes I recruit. That is fact. I don't know. I assume you can run out of heroes. I'm not sure what happens if you do. And then this is just the Ancestor's Memories are... he'll have dialogues for bosses, and you will also find journal pages. Which just, you know, and tell you more story. Okay, game, like, get off my dick. Okay, this will just be a long episode. That's fine, because we're gonna embark. We're gonna do one mission. Yes, Okay, so we're gonna start with this only mission because it's the only mission. Test the depths. Explore the regions. Explore the regions. Explore the regions. Okay. So Frank only did the ruins ever. So let's, if you look at their character sheet, they have preferred positions, which is where they prefer to stand. So, you have Reynolds, he prefers the starting 2. Dismas, he prefers the middle 2. Saclevu. Let's see what he's got. Minus 10% max HP is bad. Mercurial is not that good. It's not that bad. And then he's really good in the Cove and the Warrens. That's interesting. Or she. I always refer to them as she's. I will say that. Might be a boy, but I always think because they're wearing a dress, it's a girl. We can change their color, but we won't because I feel like that's a disservice to the character. And she prefers the 3rd slot. To start, they give you a very boring party. Oh god, you're really bad. She has extra damage in the ruins. She has a lower critical hit chance with ranged attacks. And she cannot meditate. We'll talk about that after this first mission when we'll unlock it. So this first episode will probably be like 40 minutes. This is the usual suspects. I assume it's called that because it's the 4 you start out with. And that's the only reason. Let's provision. So here we have to buy our supplies. So this is a short mission. So I'll bring 8 food. I'll bring a shovel. kind of want to bring 2 shovels, but I won't be greedy. We'll bring 1 skeleton key, and I'll bring 8 torches. This is my standard. It might be a wrong standard. This is my standard for a short mission. I really want to bring 2 shovels, but I'm not going to. I'm going to bring 1. So when that bites me in the dick, just, be ready for that. So food, you can eat to heal yourself, and occasionally the game will say your heroes are hungry. Feed them. And if you have to have enough food to feed all your party members, or your party members starve, and they take damage and stress. Shovels clear rubble out of the way. And if you don't, you will take so much stress and so much damage. Skeleton keys unlock strong boxes and doors. That one's very self-explanatory. Usually you use them on the big chest at the end of a dungeon. And torches increase the light. So the way this game works with light is the brighter it is, the easier the game is, but the less rewards you get. I typically try to play pretty bright. Usually I'll end runs pretty dark. I usually don't bring enough torches. But that's, that is what it is. But the fear I had when the game first started, I used to start with 16 torches because I thought if you hit 0, just pitch black, you just died. I thought it was you have to. Okay, the hero panel, yes, I know. So we gotta explore 90% rooms. So we're gonna start moving. Hopefully we'll hit a trap so I can explain to you. Okay. So yeah, they start you off pretty easy. So this is just a torch. You can run into any of these things anywhere. So it's just a free torch. Sometimes there's actually money in it. I didn't know that until last night. So our light has dimmed to 70. Fight, I figured. Are they... Oh, they are surprised. The game is much more lenient with surprises at the beginning. We'll just go ahead and fucking have Dismas one-shot that guy, which healed all their... Why are these guys starting with stress? And fucking dominated. So we'll take that. We'll have Reynold open this chest. I'm not going to use the key yet. Oh, awesome. We got a shovel. That's what I was hoping for. Was I hope we find 1 shovel. If there's something good in that room on the side, we only scattered 1 room. Let's go ahead. I'm confident at some point here Reynold is going to steal something of ours. As you approach, it'll tell you. So you can move it by hand, but it's bad. Always, if you have a shovel, use a shovel. As far as I know, there's no other use for a shovel. And then, yeah, that'll be... Okay. So, we have these skeleton warriors. Usually, you'll have someone in the back who looks kind of like a cultist. They'll usually be wearing a robe. They'll look like some kind of wizard. They are the stress monster, and they need to die first. Always. They will just stress out your party, and it's just best to shut them down because it's a lot easier to get rid of damage than it is to get rid of stress. We're going to go ahead and just try and plague grenade her. That's going to... Oh, she resists the bleed. And we'll have him use his zealous accusation and miss both of them. That's fine. As we go on, there's more classes. There's not just 4 classes. This game is by no means new, so I'm not worried about people being like, oh, I don't understand this game, or I've never heard of this game. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty famous game. You can't miss that. Okay, if you could just hit the plague grenade and poison her this time. Okay, so I can leave her alone and instead use this as an opportunity to heal him. So I guess now would be a good time to talk about our 2 new characters. I probably should have been doing that on their first turns, but you know me, I'm an idiot. So you pretty much have what Reynold does nailed, and you have what was his name, Matthias? You pretty much got what they do. So Matthias, she's gonna die. So go ahead and just cut this guy to death. He resisted. Okay, so let's talk about our Plague Doctor. Typically, the Plague Doctor is sort of a middle ground between damage and support. Like you see, her spells, they poison, they bleed, they stun, and then she also has the ability to slightly buff your allies. I think here I'm just gonna go ahead and try and stun. Oh, I can't hit that guy. Plague grenade. Okay, well then we might just have to end this fight. I wanted to show you what the cleric does, but it looks like the fight just has to end. Not that that's a bad thing. See, she just dies on her turn to the poison, or the poison? Did I poison her? I poisoned her. Well, I'll talk about our, what are they called? They're not clerics, like apostles or something. Okay, we're scouting again. We'll go to whichever one has better stuff. Oh, they both have really good stuff. We're gonna go to the battle room with a treasure to start. Yeah, we'll go. And oh, there's some traps. We scattered some traps. Scouting traps is always better than hitting traps. The torch, yes. The light is fading. We're not gonna bother to pump it up too high. I don't expect too much destruction. Okay. Ooh, we got another skeleton key. That's always good. And we got some citrine. Excellent. Hopefully we don't run into the collector. I don't know if he'll show up in your first dungeon. That is iffy. Okay, so there's a room fight in here. Probably should turn the light up to get the surprise. Oh, they're surprised anyway. Okay. So when they're surprised, the way it works is all of your guys, no matter what their speed is, go first. We'll actually Grape Shot Blast. Just to get some free damage in on everyone. Then let's try and Blight you. Yet again, she is our number one concern. Okay, so let's talk about, Vestals are what they're called. So here's what she has. Hand of Light, which I've never seen before, so I can't really tell you what it does. Dazzling Light, which does damage and has a stun. Oh, and increases your torchlight. Divine Grace heals one person for a large amount. Divine Comfort heals the entire party for a small amount. Stun, please. Our main goal at this early in the game is just to fight stress. I kind of just want this guy to die. So I'm going to just fucking kill him, because his bleed is annoying. Okay, so she will die on her next turn. To the bleed. She should. Enemies... I don't remember how it works. I believe they can overcome bleeds. So go ahead and cut him. He resisted the bleed. Yeah, she died to her her thing. We're not going to get the chance to heal. It's actually a bit of an issue. Alright, take all this. And then... So we open this, and what you do is you just put your skeleton key in here. And it'll say the key unlocks a hidden compartment. And so we get a little more than we normally would. So let's go ahead and go this way. And we'll pop another torch. I'm surprised we haven't gotten hungry yet. I expected that by now. Okay, so as you can see, we can see the trap on the floor as we approach. Tippity tip tip tip. Okay, so we have these little things coming up: 60%, 90%, 60%, 60%. So you pick the one with the highest, or sometimes you pick lower if like the guy's really injured, and then you click the trap, and he disarmed it. Now he can fail, and sometimes you'll do it to help someone out who has high sanity because disarming traps helps them. But if they fail, they'll get more, or they'll lose more sanity. We're gonna go ahead and actually go this way. I think I won't go back for that curio. We're gonna go ahead and select him. Oh, and you can select anyone in your party by clicking them. So like if you want to use an item or disarm a trap, like that's how you do it. Let's keep walking. I'm hoping it will let me demonstrate to you what the hunger system is at some point here. Because I bought 10 food. Okay, so let's do this fight. Oh, it's a holy cure. Okay, so the guy we're gonna kill first. You usually want to kill the guy in the back. It's a very safe bet that whoever's in the back needs to be destroyed, and usually the guys in the front are just sort of. I'm gonna go ahead and try and stun you. Let you skip your next turn, because they function very similarly to how you function in that. Like how you'll put your very supporty characters in the back, they will also put their characters who need protecting in the rear. Because your melee guys are always going to hit harder than your rear people. Okay, good dodge on Dismas. Matthias must have been who my original one was. Try and poison him again. If that poisons, we're done with him. Yeah, okay. So he'll die on his next turn. Oh, are we going to go to Death's Door? Not if I can get a turn in with... Go ahead and cut him. Try and get a bleed. Nope. I don't know how you make it. Oh, well, they have 180% resist to bleed. So that'd be why I was like, how do you make a skeleton bleed? We'll go ahead and try and actually... Okay, so there goes one. If that guy's going to die on his turn, let's go ahead and use our Divine Grace on... I don't know their names yet. That'll take time. Okay, so he dies to his poison. Or it dies to its poison. And then we kill this guy. And we win. And we got a stun stone. So we're going to go ahead and go back up. I could have honestly probably gone around and... that's 3 hallways compared to 2. That's a little much. Especially for just like free stress. Because you'll notice just walking around stresses your characters. Okay, so now we don't have any scouting. So there's a chance of... There he goes. So that is his... Doesn't matter what it has. He's taking it. Yeah. He'll hit... Kleptomaniac's very annoying. It's one I try to get rid of as often as I can. And we'll talk about how to get rid of stuff in a minute. Oh, that was bad. My mouse was where the thing was, so I just skipped the meal. Oh, that's not what you want to do. Well, might as well have you all eat. Because you're, God, trash. Just trash. Fight. Oh, that's the quest. Continue adventuring. I have a lot of supplies left, and there's no reason not to finish this. And the thing is, we have this, so if we ever want to leave, like if things are getting shitty, you can just click quest complete and leave. Okay, we have a shovel, so we can shovel. Pop another torch before we go in here. There might be a fight in here. It's kind of what I'm hoping for, like a fight in a treasure chest. Yes, excellent. This is exactly what I wanted. They're surprised. Also what I wanted. We're gonna go for, our stress is pretty high, so I feel like this guy. We're gonna try and gear to him first. I'm gonna try and kill him and stun the guy in the back. Oh, I can't. Stun his ass. And set the plague grenade on you. Oh, that hits 2 people. I didn't know that. I wouldn't have bothered stunning. You'll also notice the guy with the shield, you can just tell he's gonna be like a bulky piece of shit. Always the graveyard slashing. I didn't know the stun couldn't hit the guy in the rear. I swear it could. Maybe I misclicked. Usually these shield guys don't do a lot of damage and they cause bleed. That's their normal go-to. Is he gonna die on his turn now? What's he got? He's at 5 and he'll take 4. So no, he will not. Can I... I'm gonna go for the plague grenade again. Okay, now he'll die. He'll take 8, so he's super dead. But it's better to do that than to leave him. So see, now we've won. Let's go ahead and actually just use Divine Comfort, give everybody a little something. I already forgot what they're called. These cleric ladies. They are... There's 2 healers I really like. There's 1 healer I'm trying to learn how to like, but I don't like them yet. We'll go ahead and start trying to open some veins. We're never going to get him to bleed. Although he lost some bleed resist, just in size. Oh, you missed. I feel like my Plague Doctors miss a lot. I have issues with the Plague Doctor. It's definitely not my favorite class. And then kill him. There we go. So it was worth it to come to this last room, get some loot. And I believe we have... Yeah, we do. We have another key. So that's why I really want to do this, was if there's another big chest. And busts are... These are just good things. Okay, so let's complete our quest now. We're not going to go all the way back for a Miss Curia, because it might not even be a chest. It might be like a pile of books. So we won. So for completing the quest, we got 3,000 gold, we got 4 crests, and we got a health stone, which is plus 10% max HP, minus 1 speed, basically used on someone who's fat and slow, because they're slow anyway. So we got 6 busts, 0 paint, or no, we got 1 painting. I don't even know when we got a painting. Or what they call it? Yeah, portrait. We got 2, what are they called? Deeds. And 8 crests. Crests are basically the common money, and then there's specific stuff. So, anyway. So, level 1, level 1, level 1. And then the Reynold is now a Ruin Scrounger. Plus 10% scouting to the ruin. So, you got a good one. Obviously, they make the good ones yellow, the bad ones red. You know, easy peasy. This is a very long episode. Okay, so we completed our first successful foray into the ruins. Okay, so now it's going to be like, oh, look at all these things you can do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our stagecoach, and we're just going to recruit everyone. Ooh, a bounty hunter. So we got a man-at-arms, a bounty hunter, and a Durari. So we got 3 new people. Any upgrades? No, we can't do any upgrades here. That's good, because I didn't really want to. So, we unlocked... Do we have this place yet? No, we don't have the blacksmith or the guild. The blacksmith and the guild are my favorite places, obviously. Oh, we don't have the sanitarium or the abbey. Oh, no, we do have the abbey. Okay. So you have the tavern. This is stress relief. This is how you can make your heroes not want to fucking kill themselves. So the first thing we're going to do... How many deeds do I have? Enough. So we're going to go ahead and improve... We're just going to go ahead and improve everything flat. We'll come back there. We're also going to go to the Abbey, which is the other place for stress relief. And you'll notice that they all use writs, or they all use crests, but they use different of these to upgrade. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade. We're going to start with the Cloister because it's the cheapest one. Oh, you can only transept though? That's sort of a bitch. What about you? What's your shtick? You can't meditate. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to have Reynold go get his Jesus on. Dismas is fine where he is. He's not very stressed. Okay, Montague. I don't know how to say that. And we don't have the sanitarium yet either. Okay. I'm gonna go let her drink. Go have a drink. It's so expensive. It's so much cheaper than my other one. So that just reduces their stress. When we come back, they'll be stressed, but we can't use them on the mission we're going on. How much would it cost to put you? Okay, I'm not gonna spend $1,500 for you to go to the brothel. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't do the nomad wagon either. Okay, interesting. So on our next mission, ooh, I'm not liking this. What do you like? Or what do you? Let's look at who we got. How about? So we have Boneth. Oh my goodness, I already like this guy. He's weak to diseases. Oh my god, he only has attacks. The first one I ever got had Crush, and then all three of these, which are all support abilities. So he's a Night Owl, which is +2 speed if it's dark, and he has -2% stress. So he's got really good abilities. We have Tornbull. He will never drink. That's not too bad. Does he have an ability that marks? He needs an ability that marks. He doesn't have the marking ability. That's very bad for a... He needs mark for death, but we can't fix that yet. So he likes the wield a lot. Like, god damn does he like the wield. If we have a wield mission... I might be saying that wrong. It might be the weld. We might go to the weld. Just because he's so good. And then we have our Abomination. He's a Ruins Tactician, so he's good in the Ruins. And he's got cheaper armor upgrades. But he has -crit, and he will only flagellate for self... to relieve stress. But that's all I'm going to do for this episode. Join me in the next one where we will continue on our merry little way. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.